When you're walking down the street and you see a little ghost, what you gonna do about Ghostbusters? Hey guys, and let's have a look at this Spengler's Neutrona wand from Hasbro. It's part of the new Plasma Series, and I've just got it, so I'm very excited. Firstly, it comes in this fantastic foot locker type box. It's cardboard. It would be cool if it'd been like a sort of a plastic box, but I guess that'll push the price up. So yeah, it's got nice attention to detail with the foot locker box. It's got an O card sleeve OB on it, so I'll just take that off. I have already opened it so that it's easy to get out for the video. Neutrona wand, penciled in. It's attached with, it's sealed up with sellotape. I tried peeling it off, and I've got a bit of damage to the box. So you know, might be best just to cut it with the scissors. So inside, here we go. Well, at first glance, it's really impressive. It looks metallic and hefty and straight out of the movie and straight out of the 80s. I've removed the cardboard inserts and the stand, and also the packaging that holds it in place. And here we are. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. Up close you can tell it is obviously plastic. From a distance it does look like metal, but up close it's quite plasticky. But there's lots of fantastic switches, knobs and detail. So to get it going, it takes the 3 AA batteries. You take the end cap off, and then inside, I'm doing this one-handed, sorry about the terrible camera work, it's got a cradle inside. You put the 3 AA batteries inside the cradle. I've gone for red and white Panasonics, which is Ghostbusters colours. Pops in there and put the cap back on. Now one of the things, it comes with a spare cap. Now presumably that's for cosplay, so you can fit that in there and then attach the hose, a power hose to it for if you've got a backpack. Maybe they're going to release a backpack later on, or maybe it's just for those of you who already have some kind of cosplay backpack. Right, I'm going to swap that around, so just put that back on. Right, now underneath it has a hook, so you can hang it off your belt, and it also has the plate so you can stick it on your backpack, your proton pack. There's so many cool switches on it. Right, at first I had no idea how to get it going. The instructions just sort of a vague diagram that's not really in English, but it's quite fun just going. Right, so to turn her on, heat them up. So that's the initial power. Light on the snowblower comes up. Then you turn that switch on. That turns on the indicators. Light there, a light there, and a light there. So it's Miller time. But then the final switch in the sequence is the activation. You might be able to hear that. It's actually vibrating. It does vibrate, so you get that bit of extra excitement. And I'm going to stand well back, even though I don't have a unlicensed nuclear accelerator on my back. This knob here, affects this dial affects the intensity, the power stream, so that's turning up to full, or reducing it back down, and that affects the vibration as well. Right, to make the one pop up at the end, we use this green lever. We're going to pull it towards us. There we are. Now we're ready to throw some streams and bust some ugly little spuds. Right, so how do you do it? There's no trigger underneath, of course. It's this button, the intensify button. So here we go. Throw them. I'm going to turn the power at the stream up. Oh, I genuinely didn't know it was going to do that. I genuinely didn't know it was going to do that. That never happened before. I've increased the power too much, and it's short-circuited out. Have I ruined my Neutrona wand? Oh dear! I'm going to have to start the sequence again. All right, here we go. Oh, thank heavens for that. My expensive man-child toy is not ruined. So there, I obviously, took it beyond its maximum capacity. And I perhaps maybe nearly burned someone's face off with the stream. Now, as well as obviously the proton stream, it has 4 different modes, which are activated by this button here. Now, the modes seem to be from the Ghostbusters video game, the 4 different, which I can't quite remember all their names. Whether or not these will appear in the upcoming Ghostbusters Afterlife film, who knows? One thing about the actual item is there's no clues at all about the film. And it's got an auto power off, so it's actually deactivated itself. So there's no real clues as to Egon's fate. Obviously, the Harold Ramis sadly passed away, but we don't know, and there aren't really any clues as to what's happened in the film in this with this toy that I can see, this collector's piece, not toy. Right, so let's turn it on again. So, to activate the second mode, press that, and we see it's gone to slime blower mode. The next one is, I think it's some kind of a freeze ray, but I don't know if it's called the Meson Collider. I can't quite remember. One thing, if you turn the actual beam strength down, and it does, the lighting does go up and down to simulate the sort of the power fluctuations. And then finally, this might be the Meson Collider, I can't remember unfortunately, but it's like the shotgun style weapon, probably from Ghostbusters the video game. And that is, as far as I can tell, is everything. I mean, there's probably hidden. I've got a feeling there might be hidden features. In recording this video, I've just found one with the overload. So it is absolutely fantastic. I think it's one of the best things Hasbro has made in the terms of the prop toys. It's nice attention to detail there. Clipart, Cincinnati, Ohio, and she's turned herself off again. The speaker is in the side. The sound is a little bit tinny. It's a bit grainy, but it's functional. And one thing I've noticed, even though there's no power running through it, if you do pop the wand back in, it has that mechanical sound. Right, now there's the stand. I wasn't hugely impressed with the stand. It's fairly simple to put together. It comes in self-assembly pieces in the box, so I've never actually put it on the stand before, so this might be a disaster. I don't know if that's right or not. I don't know if it's supposed to tilt like that, although I quite like it tilted like that, to be honest. Yeah. And it doesn't really work with my pathetically small running press PKE meter, unless maybe I do it if I hold it like that and get the perspective. There, it looks full size now compared to the Neutrona wand. So yeah, very, very pleased. I think it's absolutely fantastic. It is great to mess around with, pretend, of course, you are a scientist. With degrees in psychology and parapsychology. Yeah, well, excellent. I think if you are a Ghostbusters fan, it's well worth getting, and especially the price of other Ghostbusters replicas like Matty Collector were horrendous. This is, although it's not cheap, is much more affordable, and it's a lot of fun, and just like busting, it makes me feel good. Thanks for watching.